And this is the first NFL carry for the Wisconsin Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. First and 10, Taylor now. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety.
Jamal Adams. The third.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, Hurts. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. He'll call that a very strong gain of 24. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. On first down, it's Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jonathan Taylor is... Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Completes it to Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of
You go back to the second round of the draft, and when Jalen Hurts' name was called, a lot of Philadelphia fans weren't extremely happy about it. But when you see his ability, he can be mobile and make plays out of the pocket, but he's got a much better arm and much more accurate than what people think. Remember, he was raised by his father in the game of football. His dad was his high school coach. This kid is a true gym rat, and he's going to get better every time out.
They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Second down. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
from the 5.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To score, Eagles 10, Washington 7.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Number 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Nicole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now this throw caught left side. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's complete to Mooney. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Play action. Here's Hurts. Hurts fumbles it, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
Recovered by the offense.
So we've reached halftime here on opening week. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Raiders set to kick off.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
But not getting on the return. The Eagles take over.
First down. It's Taylor, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
To Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jabal Sheard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Taylor, the ball.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
That one throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll roll him out right. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor is... So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Flushed out right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and goal.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darnell Mooney with his first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Taylor. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Hurts. Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
A loss of 7 yards.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one. On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. Third down now to follow.
37-yard line.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Complete.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right, and he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. Back to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So a victory here for the Washington football team.
And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason.